Music on now. Oh, music on now.
Maybe.
Apparently not. Would you like to play? Do I have to refresh roll 20?
Digimon.
The champions change into digital champions to save the digital world. Digimon Digital
Well, apparently it is playing.
Champion.
Why don't I hear it playing though?
I don't hear it either.
Oh,
We're
let's see.
just singing it
Oh,
because we weren't hearing it.
tell us one more time.
We know every lyric.
The fuck? Oh, you know what? No, that makes sense now. Hee hee. Tee hee. My apologies. There we go.
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Change into digital champions to save the digital world. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions.
Digimon into champions. Digimon into ultimate.
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon.
All right. The last time we joined up, you guys got into a fight with Ogremon and his two henchmen, Goblinmon, as they tried to get to Sagemon, your target, the person you set out to begin with. The fight was intense, but you all managed to push through, and you made it at last to that wise old Digimon, Sagemon, who told you about the data reavers, the threats that endanger the digital world, and the reason you were all brought over to it. He told you that so if you so choose to stay, you would need to strengthen your bond with your digital partner and utilize the power of Digivolution to, well, change into digital champions to save the digital world. To do this, you would need a crest, but he cannot hand this to you. You have to go north and find it in Primon's temple. The only problem is the more northern part of the lands are controlled by wild and aggressive Digimon. It wouldn't be easy to get there normally, but you would need to find an assistant, an ally, to help you pass through the harsher terrain and face these digital threats. So, leaving your vehicles at Spring Village, you can continue north into the forest. As you're going, Pagemon is leading the way, more or less, with a map in his hand, unfurled, looking down at it. He says to you all, I don't know much about this area of the digital world. I've never been anywhere near this. Sagemon's Tower is the furthest place I've gone. I just know it's dangerous, but I'm sure we'll find the person we're looking for. A Digimon who will help us find our way through the forest. Hint, wink, new quest acquired. Find your digital guide. As he said that and leads you on, the trees ever thick around you. We enter a bonding scene. Centralmon says,
Well, you might not know about this area, but I know a lot about it. I used to hear that if you were strong enough, you can come up here and hunt a bunch of Digimon, and in no time, even at rookie level, you'd be able to take out a champion Digimon. I always plan to come here, and she gives you a look, Max. She says, "With you here now, and your brain, we can work together, start a whole hunting group, and get really strong."
You mean farming? Farming for experience?
She gives you
I mean,
a tilted headed look.
No, we're not planting anything. We're gonna hunt it.
I'll explain the reference later. But
Mm.
you're not wrong. It would be a good idea to have a plan before getting into combat.
So you agree we should start hunting?
If it gets us closer to our quest, I'll kind of squint over at Pagemon, which is what exactly?
Oh, we just gotta find somebody who can lead us to Primon's temple.
That's all, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Sentomon gives you a look, Max, and she says,
You know the best way to find someone is hunt all the dangerous Digimon up there, and we'll show them how strong we are, and they'll be impressed by us, and they'll have no choice but to lead us to the temple.
It's certainly one way to look at it, yeah. It might help if we had any idea of what this guide is supposed to look like, maybe, so we don't accidentally hunt them instead.
Pagemon shakes his head and is like, well,
We don't have to worry about that. Anybody who would guide us would be a normal Digimon, not a wild one. They'd talk to us and be able to say, hey, we're alright. You're right with us.
we can help you out. Whereas, hold on, let me finish chewing this room.
Now, if I may interrupt, I'm just listening to you do this. I've been doing these little test sessions for the game Link and I have been working on, and just hearing
Oh
you
my god.
explain this just makes me think of that.
Hear me what now?
Just the way you're kind of like explaining this, like how there's like, you be able to tell the difference between like feral Digimon and like the other Digimon that you can like talk to, makes me think so much of the like little test sessions I've been running.
You should show Nashi that, honestly.
In due time. We're in the middle of a campaign right now, though. So,
Show all of us later.
Yes.
Pagemon goes on to say,
Whereas wild Digimon, they would just attack us immediately, like the Tyrannomon that almost attacked us when we went into Spring Village. But, and he thinks, I'm not sure what we should expect. Sagemon didn't say much, didn't teach me much about this area, partly because I wasn't very interested in it.
Sentomon goes on to say,
Just leave it to me. I'll be able to point out exactly who the strongest Digimon is and who will be able to lead us forward. Remember, look before you leap, and she taps her head as she says this.
Well, she's not wrong.
meanwhile, following behind Sentomon and Pagemon's lead, and, Max as well, becomes Whipmon and Yon. Squipmon and or Yon.
We sure are here.
You know, something's been bothering me for a little while.
Yeah.
Where are my arms?
You know, I get the feeling that you're one of the creatures without arms. I guess you could say I could understand where it would raise alarm bells in you, but sometimes we just don't have arms, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure, yes.
Yeah.
It's partially a joke. Anyway.
I
So-
think back home I have a book I could lend you about jokes.
I don't think I need to take joke books from you. But
Are you sure? Sometimes I can be very humorous.
alright, tell a joke.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know. I guess it's like a chicken, so I need to get somewhere.
It was a very serious businessman, and it had to get to its business across the road.
Alright, not taking any joke books from you.
Meanwhile, behind, no, I'm going to say Ernest is leading the back of the pack.
As I should.
I'm going to say Medimon overhears Yone's joke. And she looks up to you, Kirk, and she say,
You tell me a joke.
Actually, you know, I've got a good one. What do you call a wet bear? Or a wet bear mon?
Ernest, after a shower.
No, but maybe not too far off. I'd say a drizzly mon.
she goes silent for a moment, looks away from you, kind of like thinks with her hand on her chin. He's walking forward. And she then turns back and say,
No more borrowing joke books from you.
Oh, I tried my best. Yum
a-
scratches his head.
It's alright,
Yum,
boss.
Kirk.
You're big. You're not the joke type, but you can hit really hard, and that counts for a lot.
Mm. I'm glad you can appreciate my good qualities.
finally, Yom and Crocodilemon. Not Yom. Yes, of course, Crocodilemon has been adopted by Yom. No. Ernest and Crocodilemon. Ernest, this trek, unlike all the young bucks who's walking around you, this is a lot for you. You have not been on your feet this much. The ground is uneven. You are wearing your work shoes, not any sort of work. Standard walking equipment. What's going on between Ernest and Crocodilemon?
In front of the other. 1 foot. Let's go.
Are you talking down there?
Has a crocodile. Oh, yes. Oh no, I'm just singing a song that my mom taught me. Wait, what?
See, Mom, can you shut up? No. No, I'm so sorry.
It'll pause in its tracks. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I being annoying?
Well, yes, but my feet just hurt so much, and I just don't know what to tell you. It's like my nephew. That's what you're like.
What's the nephew?
Man.
It's like you, but like a little bit more annoying, honestly.
Oh, you're stuck with me then, huh?
And I thought I was heartless.
Crocodilemon will reach into your bag and pull out some water and hand it to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 1 foot, another the other, and then another foot. How did that song go?
That's what I'm saying. It's like a foot, a foot, a foot, and a foot, and a foot, and a foot, and we're still not there.
That's why you count the footsteps. I think I'm at 12.
It's a lot more than that, little buddy.
I got 6 feet.
12 feet. Between all of us? All of, and
He'll wiggle his toes. I don't know. It's big feet.
well, you know what they say about
The bigger the foot, the bigger the heart.
I'll just pat you on the head.
Well, as Crocodilemon's 1 foot in front of the other song goes on, eventually the trees do start to clear. I should have found a new song. I should have definitely put in. It's fine. We'll just use that one. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. Crocodilemon puts 1 foot in. Continue. His 1 foot enough in front of the other song. The trees eventually do clear. A clearing appears. Enough grass leading up to a wooden fence. Y'all draw closer and you find yourselves standing in front of, well, it may be called a fortress if there was much more to it, but at best you might be able to say it's a small camp. There's a building inside, with a taller building attached to it, a dirt path leading inward and a dirt path leading out. There's overgrowth on the walls here and there. But this place seems quite Erebus. What are you possibly processing that requires your fans to go off like that? Anyways,
Can you hear through Digimon?
Hmm?
Can you hear through Digimon?
Hear through them?
My fan.
Did the mic?
Oh no, that
Yeah,
was my
I
fan.
was-
That was my fan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But
I'm
no,
so sorry.
you're good. Yes. A path leading inward and a path leading out. Are you all into this fort-like area? Pagemon looks up from his map and he said,
This is it. This is the camp that Sagemon talked about. Inside, we should be able to find that Digimon who will help us find our way to Primon's temple.
Was there like a landmark or something? How do you know this is the place?
he holds up the map and shows you a place, a little fort-like icon circled in red on it.
Well, that's fair.
He rolls up the map and says,
All right.
Alright, guys. All we have to do is go in there and ask the right questions.
Good luck.
You're coming too, right, Ernest?
Well, I mean, how we what?
Make a knocking noise.
Of course, I am. It just don't they keep like dragons and stuff in forts?
You'll be fine.
Cinderman punches one hand into another and she said,
If there are any dragons, we'll just take them down. Come on, big man.
I'm so glad there's all these strong folk to help.
Come on, big man.
Cinderman starts punching Ernest's side.
Sintobon.
Yeah.
She
We
hits him
should
one more
probably
time.
we should probably save the punching for the bad Digimon.
She hits him one more time.
Hang on now. I can't let you hit my friend like that.
You gotta keep an eye on that one. Still
Shoot.
too much energy.
She looks from
I I could take it.
Crocodile to Max. Back to Crocodile. Considers what he said about only saving the punching for bad Digimon. And starts walking toward the door.
I'll follow close behind.
Mhm. Now, y'all have to just accept his music because I didn't grab any music that's more suitable for it. However,
A party.
you all step inside of what looks like a diner of sorts, a cafe, cafeteria. And inside you see the music is not music. Fuck it. We're really vibing up in here. You see an assortment of Digimon sitting around. To one side, to your right, as you come in, you see two Goblinmon sitting at a table. To your left, a Garurumon sits by himself with a large drink in his hand. As you go further in, you see three Apemon sitting at one table. One has his arm in a sling. Behind them, a Garglemon and a Lekismon sit at a table having a chat. Standing at a wall, you see a Renamon and a Teruimon looking at posters hung up on the wall. And behind the one counter you can see, Edamon waits. Pagemon says,
Hi guys, so all we really need to do is just ask questions, I guess. We could try asking the owner first.
Can I hear the names one more time?
hey, so you got the Goblinmon over here. Hold on, I'm not on. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A Garurumon over here. Three Apemon over here.
You got a Gargomon, right.
Gargomon and Lekismon. Renamon and Teruimon. And Edamon.
Can we all just branch out?
Alright. So yeah, how do y'all want to approach this?
All right, so we're trying to find a caretaker.
Yeah, someone who can guide y'all through the forest, protect y'all from the more dangerous wild Digimon.
All right.
So we should pick the buffest.
Who could say?
Why don't you all take a look around? If anything crazy comes up, feel free to let me know.
I see lots of toes.
People do have their dogs out in here. In fact, there are no dogs in. Well, no. There are some dogs in.
Crocodile will run into the middle of the room and start dancing.
Oh my god.
Can I get control over Crocodile real quick?
Does
Of
Crocodile
course.
have its own? Oh, yes, it does.
He does. He's right here.
All right. Oh, Blink, you do have control over him.
It's not showing up.
It's in your journal and can be edited and controlled by you.
That's this. This is something I stole and made.
Remind me, do we know the where we're headed to
Yo.
with this caretaker?
Nice.
Pagemon goes up to you and says, "Yeah, we're going to Paimon's temple. Remember?"
Prime. Okay. Hello. Excuse me. We're looking for something of a caretaker to guide us somewhere.
The Gargomon
Prime,
and the Lekismon look up from their conversation. It's like,
A caretaker? Where are you trying to go exactly?
we're trying to get to Primon's temple.
they look at you, look at each other, start bursting out laughing.
What are you trying to do over there?
Well, I guess you could say we're trying to connect the dots. Have you ever heard the term Well, hmm. We just have important business over there.
The two laugh again and say, "Must be treasure." One of the Lucky's mom says, "Must be treasure hunters. If always some little treasure hunter thinking they're gonna go to Paimon's Tower, Paimon's Temple, get the treasure, sell it for a bunch of bits, and get super rich." She shrugs.
We're digidestins.
Did I hear rich?
Or something.
Steven?
Tables and stools crashing aside as Ernest runs over.
As Ernest hears he is super rich and comes crashing over, he does manage to yell over Crocodile saying, "You did you destined?" He comes, slaps his hands down on the table. His eyes almost dollar sign shapes as he hears rich. And the Lucky's mom starts laughing. She said, "Oh yeah, definitely treasure hunters. But you'll never make it. That place is really dangerous."
That means that we get a bonus.
I take it then that you guys are not capable of doing that sort of thing.
No way. We get crushed immediately. Do you know how many wild champion level Digimon are up there? Some people say there's even an ultimate Digimon up there you have to worry about.
Would you know anyone else that would be capable of?
The Gargomon shrugs. "I don't know, man. Just ask around. Somebody here has to be familiar."
Hmm.
Hmm.
Can Kirk and Medimon ask Etamon?
Absolutely. So
Hmm.
Kirk and Medimon, you walk up to Etamon, the owner of the establishment. He takes a good look at you. He's like, what can I do for you today?
You wouldn't happen to know any cool gentlemen willing to take us up to Primon's temple, would you?
Cool gentleman, huh? Well, I don't know nothing about that, to be honest with you, but I hear. If you ever want to get anywhere around here, all you got to do is pay Etamon a price, and he'll put your poster up on the wall.
Nah. I think as a queen of high royalty and standing as myself, I can get a little more than that.
Is that right?
You know, the royalty.
And what you know about this area, even?
I know that there are some strong gentlemen here waiting for a job that'll make them big bucks.
Is that right now?
Big bucks.
Then I guess you don't need. Then I guess you don't need my help to find those strong gentlemen, now, do you?
Playing hard to get, I see. All right. Just don't be begging for money when we get rich.
Really? He was just saying Ernest's trigger word today.
We will not be sharing.
The buzzword.
asterisk.
But unless maybe you were thinking you might know some information, we could, spare you a few dollars.
I might know some information if you got a bit more than a few bits.
I don't think we need any information.
Yeah, I think we could.
I think since you're so tough, you should just pinch his toe.
Are we getting sent him on the pinches tower?
We will find out.
Digimon hands are boxing gloves. She doesn't pinch, she punches.
She punches.
That's fine.
Are you beating up the shop owner?
Anything to not spend a few bucks.
Yeah, I'll leave that as our last option.
You don't want to start that fight now, big man.
You're asking for it.
You don't know these parts like I know these parts.
I'm just trying to see what you know.
Well, you know what they say about knowledge? It's power. And with power comes capital. I'll tell you my favorite capital letter is B for bits.
Wow.
That should be B for brokey. Now we're out of here.
Hold on now, big man. How about you tell me where y'all trying to go?
Paimon Temple. Shouldn't be too
Paimon
hard.
Temple, huh? All that nice treasure that, huh?
Yeah. A big grade A heist, if you ask me.
Which one of you got the business acumen in you?
Anyone will eye up Kirk, or not Kirk, and then look at Ernest.
The big one over there sounds like he has got the best one.
Yeah, Ernest got a good brain for the money.
Then
He's always looking for spare change.
Ernest is the only one I really need to talk to right now. How about y'all go and skedaddle?
Yo.
I see how it is. Just don't be crawling back to my boots whenever I'm rich. Then Kirk and Medimon walk away.
As they walk away, Ernest, Edamon pulls out a large cup, fills it up with, he says, "What's your poison of choice, big man?"
What you got?
I got whatever type of alcohol you looking for,
Bourbon.
He pulls out hold on, let me Google what bourbon looks like. There's one put bourbon in a shot glass, and there's one.
It's like half of Manhattan.
I don't know what that is, Echo. I don't drink.
Yo.
You don't know what bourbon is?
I know what bourbon is, but I don't know like how you drink bourbon.
Usually straight, right?
Like you
Yeah, just put it in glass.
whiskey or rum or anything else.
All right, then he
It's
takes
not
out a
special.
glass.
I am a recovered alcoholic.
Do you need any rocks for your bourbon, big man?
Rocks.
You know what I mean. Ice.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Throw the bit of ice in your glass, pour some bourbon and slide across. That one's on the house, big man. And so long as you're willing to talk business.
Oh, of course. I will always talk business.
So,
That is my language.
trying to get to Primon's temple now, are you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say about
Yes,
that
sir.
place now, don't you?
Yeah. How about you tell me?
Well, now, do you know or do I gotta tell you?
I heard they say it's dangerous. Nobody can do it, but I think we got some real chops amongst us.
Well, nah, I don't doubt it. See, now, I'm not as young as I used to be, let's say. I can't go making that trip myself, but you know what I do know? If anything goes to you. The rumors about the treasure are true, big man.
Oh, you do say.
You can sell them
You
for
see
a
it?
lot of bits. Oh, don't worry about it. I've seen some things.
Okay.
But you see now, big man, here's the problem with that. You don't have the equipment to get all that treasure out of there now, do you?
Oh, yeah.
But I...
And, just about what's equipment you think I need.
Oh, don't worry about that. All you need to know is that I got that equipment.
Okay.
Now here's what I don't got. Erebus, really. Now here's what I don't got. I don't got the route to Primon's temple. A good one, you know. But I know there are some Digimon out there who do know how to get there. So how about you help me out, big man? And we'll make a deal. I'll even make it favorable for you. 60-40 in your favor.
What? So what I'm hearing is that there's treasure somewhere that you don't know, that you can't tell me, that I have to find out and tell you for money?
No, listen, big man. The treasure exists. You know, I can tell you that for certain. I bet my right testicle on it. I cannot say that with a straight face.
I was gonna say I don't think he has testicles.
I don't know. I don't see anything. Oh, maybe I do.
I bet my right testicle.
Is he
on
not
it.
wearing pants?
Like that?
I'll tell you for real. That treasure exists, and there's no doubt about it. But I ain't got the road there, big man. But you might get the road there, big man. You hear what I'm saying? You feel what I'm putting down? You meet me at half court.
What you're putting down. I am still hearing you want my money, and you're gonna give me nothing for it.
Nah, see here, big man. I need you to clean out your right ear and dirty up your left.
I love this like image of Etomon just having this conversation with Ernest at the bar. Like big old body and this like little top hat. Ernest man like across the table trying to be really convincing.
Well, there's also the elephant in the room where he said he had a right test, but he's not wearing pants. This is-
So, I need you to clean out your right ear, big man, and dirty up your left. Listen closely again. I said, I don't got a road there. But you're trying to get there now, ain't you?
Yeah.
And you know how much treasure goes for an eye, don't you?
Yeah.
And you know that you don't have a way to get all that treasure out of there now, do you?
Oh, so you have like a car.
I have many things, big man.
Right. It's just like if I was at the car dealership, they wouldn't be like, "Oh, buy this slaps nothing." I would see it.
He fills up your glass again, big man, and said, have I charged you for anything now, big man?
Yeah.
Ernest is not
You do-
impressed.
You do have me there. You have not charged me anything yet.
I ain't even trying to charge you right now, big man. I'm trying to make a business deal with you. Nah. Didn't a squirt say you got that business acumen in you?
Free, yeah.
So hear what I'm saying. Pick up what I'm putting down. Catch the ball as I pass it to you. We on the same page now, big man.
I'm still. I'm gonna get something for mystery bag. I'm at the Dollar Tree. And you want me to put down a mystery amount of money for a mystery amount of stuff to get a mystery. That. Are we in the mystery dungeon, my man?
See, I told you had the range for it.
Big man. I don't mean to insult your intelligence, but we on the same page with your reading level at the first grade.
Yikes! Is it getting hot in here? Is it just me?
All of a sudden.
And even closer, more conspiratorially with you. And he says, listen here, big man. What I want you to do is help me make a map. You don't have to put nothing down. Then
I have a map. You want a map? That guy has a map. Where's that guy? Hey!
get it, big man. You don't want riches. You about that giving it to the needy type, huh? You see a hoard of treasure and you don't want to sell it to nobody, do you?
Yeah, that's how treasure works.
So you do want to sell it then, big man.
Sell my treasure?
Big man.
I need like an adult.
Big man. I get it. Let me put it in your flat. I want you. He reaches on the desk, slides the device over to you to keep this on you. It's a little GPS device. And as you go to Prime Mountain's temple, they upload the information to my system. You see, big man? You're still with me, big man.
Why didn't you just say so?
Now, stay with me, big man. You do this.
I got you. Carry this thing. You give me money. I take money. Good. Got you.
No, big man. I'm selling you something to you
Right.
bigger than that. Bigger than a payout. I'm selling you a big payout.
Ooh.
You do this for me. Figure out how to get inside the Pride Mon's temple. Get to that treasure room and bada bing bada boom. I'll move the goods. You get 60%.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Is that a yes, big man?
Of course.
That's all I need to hear. Keep that on you. Don't let it get broken. And pulls you in a little closer. Unless you want to split it with your pals. Keep this between me and you.
I don't want to split anything ever.
That's all I need to hear, big man.
Thank you.
We're gonna make a
Thank you
racket.
for your time.
Now, before I let you go, work on your reading skills.
What are my reading skills?
Work on your reading skills.
No. And my listening skills probably also.
Yeah, definitely. Clean out your right ear, dirty up your left.
Yeah, that, right.
Right.
Yes, sir.
All right, big man. I'm gonna let you go now.
All right, thank you. Hey, how you think I could have one for the road? Like another for the road?
He poured a bit more bourbon in your cup.
Thank you.
Never say Edamon didn't teach you, treat you right, big man.
Can Metamon walk up to Ernest?
Yes.
So, I was hearing a lot of words over there. I'm assuming they were good.
Oh yeah.
So what are my shares looking like?
Your shares? Were you there? Were you at the table?
Oh, sassy! That's a first! Sassy with the queen! Oh, brave! Very brave! So, I'll ask you again, what are my shares looking like? Maybe you didn't hear me.
I don't know. Do I look like a penny stock? Like, where are you pulling up?
Metamon is fuming. Listen here, you little bubble of lard. If I don't get more than $5 out of this heist, I'm gonna teach you and Crocodiliamon something you're never gonna forget.
That's a little rude. Listen.
It'll be a little more than rude when I'm done.
Listen. We ain't gotta get all like sweaty and all, you know.
Listen, I'm not the one sweating, pal. It's gonna be you in a second here.
Right.
I hope we understand each other. Capiche?
I don't really understand much. I have.
Oh, you're funny. You're funny, but I'm not laughing. I'll talk to my business association here. I'm expecting to hear good things by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Capiche?
I can't help but overhear this and say, I think we're on the same side here. I don't think we should be.
Listen here. I think some of us have ulterior motives, and I think that's going to be a problem.
All I hear is you got teased.
What's going on over here? We're all on the same page.
I don't think we are. I don't think Solos even opened the book. But that's just my 2 cents.
What are you talking about over here?
I'm surrounded by morons.
I send it to everyone. There's no need to be kidding.
We're talking riches beyond belief, and I'm trying to get suckered out of it.
Look, buddy, if that person gains any more pounds, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to notice it. They'll start quaking whenever they walk. So they hide money somewhere. I don't think you have to worry about them hiding.
You have money somewhere?
Never gonna be my business advisor again. I'm telling you that much.
Ernest, what you doing?
What are we doing? We're looking for the guy to help us get there. Oh, we did do that because hold on. Wait. I have news.
Good news, right?
I have a way there.
Looks like we didn't have that before.
But it costs 40%.
40% of your cut?
of the cut.
Not 40% of my cut, right?
Of all the cut. And then before
I don't recall
Sorry.
us spending money on anything yet.
we paid in advance.
Hold on.
Hold on, Ernest. Ernest, I need you to roll me a deception.
Am I deceiving? I'm just dumb. I'm not deceiving. I'm genuinely confused. He said he'd get us there, and we're just gonna give him money. I'm not. Am I deceiving? Am I confused?
You may be confused. He specifically told you that he doesn't know how to get there. He needs you to carry a
But he's gonna give us
GPS
stuff.
device. All right, he's giving you a GPS device so that he can get information on how to get there. Then he's going to help you move the product and give you 60% of the profit. But you got to keep it between you and him, otherwise you're gonna have to split your 60% with the rest of your group.
They already know there's gonna be treasure there.
Yes, but they don't know that you can ship it out through Edamon's cargo movement.
Like a crocodile is sideways.
Yeah. I still
my
think it's the
boy.
best deal for them to know and not tell them they know. And 40% is still gonna be more than nothing if we can ship the product. If we can't ship any product, we can't get any product.
Tell me if you see
I am
any
not-
sharp cliff edges on the way up to the Primus Temple.
I didn't know we were playing Schedule 1, the TTRPG.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm playing. That's exactly what I thought.
All right, Ernest, before I move on to Max talking to the Weguru, I just need to know, is he telling them about his deal with Edamon, or is he keeping it close to the vest?
This decision is probably the most momentous one that we started the campaign.
I only want to tell this one Digimon.
Which Digimon is that?
This little, I don't.
Medimon?
She's a princess.
All right, then I
She's a
say then,
little sassy princess.
Ernest, you pull Medimon away from the rest of the group. Y'all head off to the corner.
Oh, this better be good.
What do you
Oh,
say?
yeah.
What do you say,
Yeah.
Ernest?
Probably not this corner, like a different, further corner. Thank you. Just like, you know, we're looking at proximity here. I don't know how good Digimon's hearing is. Hey.
I'm assuming you pulled me aside because you got some really good to tell me. Really good.
Okay, I need your help.
Yes, yes,
Strongest
yes.
person I know.
Yes.
Yes. So I have some product we're going to ship.
I know a lot about product.
And the product that we are shipping has an end location and a cut that is out of it for shipping said product to a location. But I need your help protecting an asset.
Before we talk about assets, let's talk about a cut. I don't think I got my question answered last time.
There's 40% subtracted.
40% of who? Of what? Of my cut? Of my cut.
Of the cut. The entire
cut.
cut. Okay,
Ernest, you're a
okay.
businessman.
Listen.
You-
We are meeking out in the end. Nobody else knows. Except you and me.
You're gonna let that big
So-
fluffy gorilla take 40% of the cut?
That's pretty good for shipping the entire thing, I think. Listen.
That means we're gonna
So-
get 30%.
No.
That's not sense.
No. We're getting, well, however much we can divide 60 into however many people we can convince.
Actually, Ernest, you're a smart man. I get 50%, you get 10%, and he gets 40. This all works out.
That's not working out. That's not working out. Because
Well,
see,
maybe.
you're the third leg of the triangle. I can always cut you.
the third leg of the triangle. Of my triangle, I'm the third leg.
I'm asking for your help here.
Let's talk about payments. I'm a businesswoman, you see.
All right. So, I'm thinking. Hold on, I gotta write this down.
I pulled out a pen and a notepad from his coat.
Right. So let's
I didn't think the scene would make me laugh this much.
Okay. So, 2340. Okay. So how's about a good 20%? And then
Ernest, the only way you're walking away from this day alive is if you go over to that little purple or orange monkey and tell him he's getting 30%.
he's getting 30%.
He's not getting 40%.
Well, okay.
Because that means I would have to get 30%.
How is that the case?
We're splitting this. You're not gonna cheat me out like that little monkey cheated you out. I'm not gonna take that.
I'm saying me and you, we split it,
Mhm.
and then we give the smaller share to the rest of the team.
Mm,
And we
my
tell them
percentage
that
better be high. That's my only caveat.
So I think me and you, we split.
Yeah. Split it. I think we'll do a lot of splitting the cash, but just remember, I could tell everybody about this, so I would keep my percentage high, very high.
Well, that's what me and you 50-50. That's as high as you can get.
Ooh, nice speaking my language.
And then, but so for us to split it 50-50, I think also we take out a small percentage for the rest of the team and tell them that the percentage for the business deal was high.
Yeah, I could get behind that. I'm good with exploiting people.
All right.
Just not with being exploited. Like
No, that's why
everyone that exploited me, didn't really end well.
No, that's why you're here.
Yeah. I'm glad we understand each other. And Medimon reaches out her hand. Understand each other.
Are you threatening me?
Yes, actually, yes. I would have thought that would have been apparent.
That's so rude.
No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you and everything you do. I'm just saying, I won't let you make any more financial decisions to, put me into the gutter. I think we can both agree with that. Listen, Ernest. We can both be very wealthy people here.
In this scenario, we will both be the same amount of wealthy.
Ah, yes. I'm glad we understand each other. While Medimon's walking away, she's gonna do a little I see you. As she's glancing backwards, and she's gonna trot off. I think that went well, Kirk. I think me and Ernest really have to understand each other a lot to say.
Meanwhile, Max, while this was happening in the background, you walked up to a were-guru of mine, nursing his drink at a table.
How is Sentomon reacting to the were-guru?
She's sizing him up. She looks at you and she says,
Don't worry, Max. If he gets froggy, I'll make sure he can't leap.
I'll pat Sentomon's head. That's all I need. Thank you. Sir.
What do you want,
seems
bub?
Seems to me that out of everyone in this establishment, you might be the one that me and my group are looking for.
Depends on what you're looking for.
Trimon's temple.
After the treasure, then.
Can't speak for everybody else, but we do have a mission out there.
What mission is that?
Can God remind me of the mission?
The mission is to go to Primon's temple to acquire your crest so that you may achieve the power of Digivolution. Or achieve?
Get loot.
Loot.
Utilize the power of Digivolution.
You give me the loot.
Well, we have our reasons. I'm not exactly in it for the treasure.
Good. That treasure is a lot of trouble. I knew some guys who tried to get it once. Didn't work out for him. He takes a drink from his cup. That's why I can't help you either. You're looking for somebody else. I can promise you that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because it seems out of everybody in here, including us, you might be the one strong enough to take us that far.
I am. Trust me on that. But there's a difference between being strong and being smart. You get that, kid?
Oh, I've got smarts.
Then let me tell you this. I could punch and tear my way through a lot of wild Digimon. But the right way to get to Primon's temple is the right way. And I don't know it.
Well, do you know how to get to the right way?
You're looking for a certain Digimon. Ask around for him. Ask around for the one they call the old hero.
The old hero, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I appreciate the help, sir.
And listen up, kid. If it is about the treasure, it really isn't worth it. Keep that in mind, too.
I'll be sure to pass it along. Makes you feel any better. I'm definitely not in it for the treasure.
He goes back to his drink. Sensimon looks at you. She says, "If the treasure is dangerous, maybe we should go after it."
There's different kinds of danger. I think the treasure isn't the kind of danger that you fight.
What other kinds of danger is there?
Well, plenty of different kinds.
Hmm.
But maybe we should focus on finding the old hero first here.
Right. Old
We'll
hero.
discuss it on the way.
Right. And he'll tell us what the real danger is. Gotcha. I understand. Crocodile, you have been roaming around this dining room for a bit now. What you up to?
Digimon got really tired and passed out.
All right.
Is there any
Go ahead.
is there any significance to the little black face on the bottom right?
Black face on the bottom right. The one on Crocodile.
Yeah.
That would be
Oh,
him knocked
so-
out, right?
Oh, it's a status effect.
Yep.
Oh, I know you could do that.
Then I will say
That's cool.
Crocodile does not wake up to the mumblings of the Goblin Mon in the corner.
Too tired.
EP.
Yom, are you doing anything before we go?
And I was gonna
Go ahead.
ask these guys right here
Where am I dead?
what they make the purple one. Curious about that. I'll approach them. And I'll take a glance at the papers all around, and then I'll come up and say, "So I notice you're all looking at these papers here. Would you happen to know of any Digimon that might could get us through to Primon's temple? A very important business. I keep hearing something about a treasure. It's It's not a treasure. We don't care about the treasure.
Speak for yourself, Dick. I think these guys have plenty of lag. You said that.
The friend of mine is holding a poster in her hand. You take a look at it. It's a Digimon, a wild one. There's a bounty on it and everything. She looks up and she says, anyone who's going to Priamon's temple is definitely after the treasure. You don't have to lie about it. Either way, not like we can help you get there.
I'll look directly into their eyes and say, does this look like the face of a lie? Can I roll for persuasion or something?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I gotta see how this goes.
Wait, what am I rolling here?
I don't have anybody's page up, but who wants to help a DM out and link their page?
What's your persuasion total?
What is persuasion?
It's under
You want me to link it, Nacho?
Oh, I see.
I thought just linked.
Expression and then.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, 3.
I am fast.
Yep.
Very fast.
Hello. Expression.
Jesus Christ, Ernest has so much persuasion.
Hey, he has max out persuasion, but he couldn't get more than a 60-40. That should have been a persuasion check.
I would expect it, Ernest, to argue.
Intelligence is your dumb stat.
Yeah. He's like, numbers aren't my strong point.
60's more than 40. I'm winning.
Oh, it's just space.
Space? Oh, it's space?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 2 then?
Yeah, it should be 2.
Okay.
You could look it up.
Slash 2, yes?
And she looks at you, the Renamon looks at you and says, yes, it does look like that type of face. Either way, we can't help you. We aren't strong enough to go to Priamon's temple yet.
That's why I was asking if you know of anyone that was.
You could try asking the Garurumon. He's been around here the longest. Or you can ask the Etamon. He's also been around here the longest.
I'll glance to the back and I'll see how they've already been talking to the Garurumon. Is anything going on around here? Probably not at this moment.
Well, Etamon is just like tending to the bar now that he's done talking to Ernest.
I probably would have noticed everyone talking to him before. I guess I'll go back and see what they're all up to over here. Well, what do you guys think? Any good leads?
I think this will be a day for a lot of good economic opportunity.
Did I hear
That is an
economic
incredibly
opportunity?
strange way to word. Please continue. Explain to me.
Wait, explain what?
What is this about an economic opportunity? Why are you...
Oh, nothing, every day is a new leaf. That's all I'm saying. You got that simple looking face. I'm sure you can understand that.
I don't know why it is. I don't think I trusted anyone less than this.
I've heard that before.
I don't think that's a good thing that you're
Listen, when you're a woman of my coming, people say a lot of things about you. But that's beside the point.
Well, if it's personal, whatever. We've got each other's back here. I'll just gently rest a hand on your shoulder. We're all friends here. And I'm here for you, friend.
How sweet. I really feel at home, Now about this temple, I don't happen to know anything about it, would you? Any good leads? I bet you want to ask my leads on the temple.
I haven't found any leads yet.
Hmm.
Who do you think we could ask? What did Edamon say?
Well, he was pretty unhelpful. He wanted to talk to Ernest, but I don't think Ernest got much out of him.
What do you say, Ernest? What happened?
I got 3 bourbons.
Are those expensive here?
Yeah.
How drunk are you, Ernest? Does Ernest look drunk?
His BMI's gotta be pretty high.
Drunk.
Ernest can't be a lightweight.
And it's gotta be a lightweight. He has nothing in physicality. I will tell you the roll for fortitude.
I just put a whole new skill in there. I have at least more than one. A fortitude. Wow, I have so many skills. Oh god.
Yeah, you only got 2 dice in fortitude. Ernest is slurring his words.
Ernest, are you okay? Do you need me to take you somewhere?
Take me.
Ooh.
Take me where?
You look.
To the temple?
We were.
Did you
trying
find
to
someone?
Yes. Do you have any?
You
leads?
found someone to take us to the temple?
No. Have you?
Oh. No.
So,
I just got 3
Edamon
bourbon!
Alright.
And her mama didn't say nothing.
Be wary of those people that try to sell you things at the bar.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. I didn't buy nothing.
You can't trust anyone that offers you alcohol for free.
For free?
Well, he gave me.
Three.
So you're good. You sure?
Help! Thank you.
Help me.
Help me.
I can't hear that well, and I'm drunk. And I'm across the bar.
The wombo combo.
You're on your own, kid. I don't know.
Might as well be speaking French. You know, I think Ernest had a good time. I think that's all that matters. Look at that face. So we have all that time we have not gathered a single piece of information.
the only person who has not been spoken to either.
Oh.
Max is down with Sentomon planning out his next move.
Guys, I think we should have a team meeting. Regroup. I think a lot's happened here, but Max, why don't you come over here and tell us what you learned?
Why don't you all come over here? That's a lot of people over there.
No, that's fair.
Can I pull up a chair?
Absolutely. Ernest grabbed one of the stools from the table.
Screw it.
There's a soul now in it.
Another fortitude roll to see if he trips.
I won't have you do that. If you are.
Would that be precision or fortitude?
I don't think that would be. Precision, I think I'd use for aiming. Coordination would actually be what I would have. I did roll for that. No, I won't. I already said I won't. Oh wait, never mind. He made it. He made it.
He did it.
So you all gather
Well-
around the table with Max.
The gentleman in the corner apparently says we should be looking for someone called the Old Hero.
The Oak
Hmm.
Hero?
Yes, the Oak Hero.
Close enough.
It's like a
No.
granola villain.
Have no idea who that's supposed to be, but I'm willing to bet that they aren't in here, or at least in the room.
Do you find them?
Do we get any tips on where to find them? What do they look like?
You can go bug the gentleman in the corner if you want. Didn't really give any details.
Who, edamame?
Oh, the goblin's left.
Yes, they're just edamame.
Oh, the other corner. Oh, sorry.
I'll go over to the guy in the corner, and I'll just go up to him and say, "Excuse me, good sir. Is he drinking or eating anything right now?"
He looks up. He slides his cup across the table to you. He says, "My drink is empty. Give me a new one."
Yikes.
What's the drink?
Yes, it's empty. Get me a new one.
I'll glance at it. Can I tell what it is? What he was drinking?
You can smell a little
Really
bit
gonna-
of alcohol still wafting up from the cup.
Any kind of like particular alcohol?
What is your order?
Just get him some tap water. I'll be fine. I'll sober him up.
It says, roll me a detection.
Detection. Okay. What it's worth, I don't know how much alcohol drinking at a monk temple, but let's see here.
Oh, is this a temple?
No, this is not a temple. This is basically a cafeteria.
Oh.
Let's see, where's Destin? You said what am I rolling? Detection.
Detection, yes.
Which is could be a 4. And my stats are all weird off. They should measure up to 4. I don't know why it's showing 2. I have 3 in perception and 1 in detection, and it's totaling as 2.
This would be 3, yes. Or however many, your total, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a spot that explains what each skill does?
Yeah, and the player resources that I am not opening up.
Okay.
You take a sniff, yo, but you can't really determine what type of alcohol it is. You just know this is alcohol. And the word Garurumon is looking at you. Okay, good.
I'll go back here. I'll go up to Edamon and say, "Excuse me, I'm buying the Were Garurumon a drink over there.
Oh, you're buying, huh?
The Wolfman. Whatever he had, I'll have that."
Wait, you're buying people drinks?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna cost you 40 bits now, you hear me?
What's that?
That's gonna cost you 40 bits now, you hear me?
Hold on a second.
Up and say, put it on his tab. If he has one.
What's that?
Squid button up and say, put it on his tab if he has one.
His tab?
He's pointing at the wolf guy.
Well, we're trying to get information out of him, so.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So put it on his tab and he'll find out later.
That seems a little
There's an alignment chart here where Squidmon is on the same side of it as Ernest and Medimon.
Hey, he's a little more not as evil.
Yeah, that's it.
Evil.
Who's what? Who's what? Who's evil?
Yeah, who you calling evil?
I never had a fly.
Oh my god.
I don't remember how many bits y'all have. I hope y'all been
I have-
keeping track.
It says I have 625. I'll pay the 40 bits.
All right. He filled up the cup. Thank you for the business now. You come back now, you hear?
Sure. I'll take the cup and go.
I like how you just got suckered into doing this.
And I'll slide it on over to him, and I'll say, "So my friends tell me, you know about a oak hero? Would you know what he looks like or where to find him?"
He takes a sniff of the drink, sips it, pours more of it down his throat. Old hero. You're looking for the old hero, bub. And your friend already talked about it. I told him, I'll tell you the same thing I told him. Ask the other Digimon around here about him. You'll get answers out of them.
Would you know who to ask? Or even a right direction, maybe?
Any of these youngins can tell you a story about him or another.
All right then. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for the drink.
I told you, kid. People are just gonna keep getting over on you if you just let them.
Hey, we got useful information. It sounds like anyone should know this guy. I'll go up and say, "Excuse me, it's me again."
Oh yeah, it certainly is. Back now? Figured out how you're gonna get the treasure from Primon Temple?
Well, I heard about a certain person called the Old Hero, and I was told pretty much anyone knows who he is.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
You what?
Yeah, I know that guy. You know, Fist of the Beast King. This old guy.
We want?
Sorry.
I'd love to hear more.
Yeah, back in the day, back when this place like had places around, when it wasn't just like forests and stuff, there was this big, strong Digimon. He was champion level, but he could take down ultimate level Digimon without trouble. Let's say that he was so strong that he could just like cut through anything, and he kept this area safe, standing as like a knight to the people who ruled around here. They say like even that old dude, you know, the one, the smart one in the tower down there. He didn't come around this area until that guy was around here, you know, stopping everything. And he looks to the Lekka's mom beside him. He's like, you know the one I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I don't remember what type of Digimon he is, but I know exactly who you're talking about. He slayed a bunch of Ogremon by himself, fought an entire army like it was nothing. Yeah, that guy, well, I think he's like, even so strong that he can hunt things near Primon Temple. In fact, I hear that's why he is so strong to begin with. No matter what Digimon it is, he's been fighting them for so long that he can't be beat.
Do you know anything else about him? Like his motivations or where to find him?
I mean, he's probably on a hunt. If anyone knows where to find him, it would be Edamon.
Well, thank you for the information. You're very kind, helpful folks.
No problem. Oh, give other people that treasure if you manage to get it.
Like I said, I'm not after the treasure, but if I find anything, I'll let you know.
What was that? You knew what now?
What did you say?
You gotta spell it out. You can't say the actual word.
What?
You guys want to go and get a TREAT?
Yeah.
Welcome back now, kid.
CK.
What you about to drink for this time?
Well, I heard that you might know where to find the Old Hero.
The old hero, huh? Hmm. Hmm. You know what, kid? I feel like I have some ringing in my right ear. Could you try saying that again?
Tonight.
I'm trying to find someone called the Old Hero.
Hmm. I'm sorry, kid. It sounds like yeah, the transaction noise of getting some bits.
I appreciate you taking one for the team here. Such a great guy. Such a great guy. So like noble and honest. Really just looking out for everybody. Really.
Yeah, I think if I just heard transaction noise of some bits, I might be able to hear you a bit better, huh?
You seem like a reasonable person. Would you since we're talking about value here, what would you say is the value of business to your fine establishment?
You know, for a good-natured young kid like you, I think 100 bits might do to start. Uh-huh.
I think you missed my question. I was asking, what business to your fine establishment, your bar here, is worth? All your regulars and people that come back.
Oh, you're talking about the people that come back now, huh? You know, the difference between them and you?
No, see, I was referring to, say, when you have people at the bar, and they come over, and they buy drinks, and they're just sitting alone in their little quarters. And then they have fine fellows like me, who come up and buy them drinks, and have a conversation. Would not you say that's priceless, and makes them want to come back to the bar?
I hear what you're saying. If, like, everybody in here could get something for free, be appreciative of...
Free?
Be appreciative of a stranger coming in and just buying them drinks now. Are we on the same page?
I'm not sure we are.
Then you're gonna have to make sure I got the right book now, kids.
Oh Lord.
I have a joke book that I can give you. It's
I was-
not with me, but maybe I could give it to you later. Everyone seems quite interested.
The only joke I hear is anything that doesn't fill my bits. Tell me,
Do you
kid.
take favors?
Favors. As a matter of fact, I do. However, somebody's already doing me a favor.
Yikes.
Zoinks.
What was that, young? What was that, young?
What kind of, we can all use more than one favor, though, can't we?
Well, if the person is reliable, you know what, actually? Maybe I could use another favor. You see, where you on your way to, kid?
Are you familiar with the Prime? I'm sure you've heard it from my friends about the Prime Temple, Primon's Temple of Primon.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Tell me now, kid, you heard anything about the treasure up there?
I keep hearing people talk about it.
Ah, but you're not interested in that treasure now, are you?
You can see I have prior responsibilities. Not that I can't appreciate a good treasure hunt.
Well then, how about you help me out? You're trying to get to that temple,
Yeah.
and you got no interest in the treasure now, right?
Seems like a loaded question. I've never been to this temple, so I don't know quite what is there, nor the rules of it.
Well, if it's a loaded question, why don't you pull the trigger and answer it?
Repeat the question.
Yo.
Are you not interested in the treasure now? Uh-huh.
No. That's not my main priority yet.
Then you wouldn't mind if somebody else scooped that treasure up now, would you?
As long as there's no, well, from what I've experienced in most places of my life, is that when there's treasure around, and everyone knows about the treasure, but no one is collecting the treasure, usually there's a good reason for it.
Yeah, but what does it matter if you're going to the temple either way now? Uh-huh.
Have you ever heard of a term called hazard pay?
Yo.
Huh. So you want to pay now from me, huh?
Yo.
Ooh.
I didn't say that.
What did you say then, kid? Help an old man who don't know how to read anymore.
I was just having a conversation. I was just curious if you knew what it was.
I may or may not have heard of this hazard pay.
What do you think of it?
I think something could be arranged if there was some arranging to do.
Come on.
Bless you.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
What was that, young?
Well, what's on your mind then?
Well, what's on your mind then? Real question. You want to know about the old hero, do you? Want to get to Paimon Temple, do you?
Yeah.
Well, he reaches under the bar, pulls out the tracking device, GPS tracking device, and say, how about you keep this on you then? I'll tell you what you need to know, and I'll give you 1,000 bits. That's hazard pay.
What's in it for you?
What's in it for me? Well, all you gotta do is keep that on you, and when the time comes, I'll come and scoop the treasure up. No harm, no foul to you. You don't gotta be involved whatsoever. You get information and 1,000 bits out of it. Our business is done today.
What I'm looking for is this old man. Do you know where he is or not?
I say. So,
As you tell me, please consider that you're also asking me for a favor.
how about we make an agreement first? You do this favor for me, and I'll give you an answer.
The thing is, I don't know too much about this place. And how can I agree to such a thing without the full scope first? Perhaps if I talk to this old hero, then perhaps some of my concerns could be assuaged.
Sausage.
Roll
I was like,
me,
this-
Then perhaps I could come back and take on this favor for you.
roll me a
It sounded like-
persuasion, young.
That sounded like some premium English.
You said roll persuasion?
Yes.
Alright. This is very low persuasion that I have. Let me keep a good look. So, persuasion to clarify is it is your expression plus persuasion, correct?
Yes.
All right, that should be straight. 'Cause my numbers on my sheet are off for some reason. They're not totally correct. Garbage.
I hear what you're trying to say, kid, but I can't help you out. How about you come back to me when you're speaking my language? The language of bits.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, yo,
Come up when you're not broke.
Yeah.
Brokey speak.
Brokey! Brokey! Come back when you're a little richer.
well, yo, there are other people in this space you could talk to.
Understood. And I'll go around here. I'll approach these fine fellows.
As you approach the 8 mile, you overhear a conversation. It just came out of nowhere, ran me over and kept going. Didn't stop to make sure I was all right or anything.
Yeah.
I will carefully walk away just not to make any sound.
I do the same thing.
Who hit him again?
Yo,
Yeah.
Yeah, good old Gil.
actually, no, I think it was Swiftmon.
No, you didn't hear it right the first time, actually.
Yeah. Anybody else want to try and ask around for information?
Where? I thought there's only two ways this is gonna work. Either someone floats in with some cash, or you hit the perception roll, or persuasion roll.
Sure
Huh?
get some,
There are more ways forward than you are aware of.
spoken like a true chess master.
The path forward is not as obvious as it may seem.
I've been waiting to do the call back to the 8th bond too.
I mean, he got out pretty easily, considering.
Well, everyone, I haven't gotten much more information except that everyone knows the old hero, but no one seems to know where he is, or at least Edamon knows where he is, maybe, but I don't know if we can really trust him.
He looks a little shady. I don't trust anyone who wears sunglasses indoors.
He did offer me a deal.
And what was the steal, perchance?
Well, you see, like I said, I don't know if I would trust him, but he said if I just took this GPS track and went
No.
to this,
Sounds a little familiar. Yeah,
does it?
yeah, I think I saw someone else with a little GPS like that before.
He offered me 1,000 bits for this one.
Oh, so you're gonna split that, right? Obviously, we would be splitting the money we'd get. You know, obviously.
Oh no, this seems.
I
wouldn't even tell me where this old hero is.
I need another drink.
You know, give me one too.
Yeah. I'll.
Look at things this guy says honestly.
As Yoma said that, Ernest, you go up to the bar. Welcome back, big man. Now I can help you out.
I've been hearing. I've been walking these walls, and I've
He's putting the
heard.
cup on the table, putting ice into it, pouring some bourbon into it. What you been hearing now, big man?
Yes, thank you. I've been hearing that that you're just giving out these GP trackers like freaking candy.
Now, big man, you gotta understand. You gotta diversify your investment now, don't you?
All right. So
Can Metamon walk up too to the bar?
Sure.
You know,
so,
I'm just
yeah.
saying like a bit about percentages, and
Yeah,
think you might have wanted to pull one over on me.
I'm thinking we need to diversify our portfolio.
Yeah, I think this might qualify for a pay cut on your end, Edamon.
Considering Metamon said that, Kirk, can you roll me a persuasion for her?
Kirk or persuasion? Okay. Gotta pull my persuasion for Kirk. Kirk has no persuasion.
Yo, I
agree.
I agree for the record. I think we need
Could
money.
Ernest make the persuasion
Go
roll
ahead,
for
Ernest.
chance?
Roll that roll.
I could hope.
Surely Ernest has a persuasion, right?
I would like to. I think that we should get more money. I think that's only fair for pain and suffering. And I heard you're giving out how pain.
Hazard pay, like.
All right. Take a good look at you. All right, big man. So you finally learned to read. How about we keep our percentage the same, but I'll pay you that hazard pay up front.
Up front.
Yeah. 500 bits for hazard pay.
Oh, you're a scammer.
Hey, so I know you're all having a conversation, so I figured I'd join in. What's the thoughts?
And I'd like 2 chili dogs, please. I'm starving.
Yo.
I'll get you those 2 dogs and lickety split. As for you,
Pop up on the bar.
For you, well, you see, I was having a conversation with my friends now. You came and interrupt.
My friends here. My good friends. I'll kind of go over to Ernest and give him wrap my arms around him.
Well, big man, I'll let you talk to your friends while I go and grab those chili dogs.
No, I mean, I thought we were all talking. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yo.
So I'm hearing a lot about hazard pay. And, I haven't gotten anything. So
He heads into the back.
I don't know what's going on here, but I just have the feeling it's best to stay out of this.
So, Ernest, I see you got a little bit of bits there. As the 50-50 rule still applies, I think.
I will
Did we
say,
get 500? Are we getting scammed?
we are getting scammed.
yeah, we're in the middle of negotiation when Yo came over.
You wouldn't have happened to get 1,000 bits, would you?
Well, he was talking.
Hazard pay.
He was talking something about a thousand bits for going.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But like I said, I think this guy is sussy, and we're trying to do it. We got
Sussy.
Yes, it's a popular word where I come from. You've heard the word suspicious, right? It's like that, but shorter. And
Listen, if
Let's keep it suspicious for now.
if he's the only one who knows about the oat man.
Well, I mean, all we've done is ask a few people in this here bar.
His name's Edamame. Who else is gonna know about oats?
Oats.
What would a bee know about oats?
Beans. You know about oats.
I need to see Ernest's sheet.
Ernest is probably rich. At this point, 500 bits is crazy.
He didn't get those bits yet.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, Yon came up and interrupted.
How does Ernest have a 7 in mentality?
He's wise. He's wise in all of the wrong areas, though.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm absolutely keeping track of how much money I have so well.
Whatever money you have.
I'm just never gonna spend it. That's my plan.
We gotta see the stats at the end of the game. We need some more chances to gamble our money. I feel like Max probably has a lot of money, if anything. He's pretty much running a shop.
I have not spent money, so.
I want to get a sword from Max. For Kirk.
At that moment, Edamon returns with a plate full of chili dog.
Man,
final
I'm
walk away
hungry
with it.
again.
Sets them down in front of Crocodile Man. I'm just a humble businessman around here, you know. I'm here to serve.
He's gonna take the plates
I
over
picked
to the
up
wall.
on. It seems like you have a lot of interesting business going around.
Is
Starting with
Crocodile
me.
Man going over to eat where Garurumon's?
Yeah, he's
seems
gonna-
like- It seems like maybe there was some confusion along the way between all of us. So why don't we start over? We're trying to find
More than 1,000 bits.
No, why would I be
we're
paying?
trying to find someone that can take us to Primon. We're not-
And that also, if you have that. And also Oat Man. I'd like to wrap all this up into a deal with a bow. Please.
No. Why would I?
Some other complication. Could be kind of fun trying to wrap everything into a bow.
No, big man. Why would I be paying you any hazard pay?
Well, I'm just trying to find this guy.
I hear you, but I gotta understand what big man's talking about first. Big man, I'm paying you hazard pay now, right? What was that for again? Could you remind me in front of our friend here?
The hazard.
The hazard. What hazard is that?
In the hazard of this lair that we're going to. Dungeon. Frickin'.
But aren't you going to that temple by yourself? For yourself? Uh-huh.
I did not agree or say that. I can contract out whoever I need to on my side.
We need to find someone that can get us to this temple.
Alright, that's okay. I can definitely get that, but I just need to know, big man. Are you saying that there's any reason I have to pay you to go to that temple?
No, why? Why would?
Why would you be paid then, right? You're right, young man. A big man. I guess I don't know you any hazard pay now, do I?
Neither one of us will carry the GPS for you unless we both get hazard pay.
GPS. Now, what are you talking about?
Let's go. Come on.
Just a moment ago.
Oh, is that right? So then, what I to say, have given this GPS to your big friend over here, and promise that friend of yours some sort of 60-40 split, and suddenly you learned about this, and I guess that's 60. That's 68.
We heard that my friend here's carrying a GPS for you, and that he was offered 1,000 that he did not get, and that's what I'm saying.
Oh, your friend decided he didn't want to carry that GPS for me now. So,
Well, he's saying that he cannot carry it without the hazard pay that we haven't gotten yet, as a team.
I see that 1,000 bits split between your team, then, huh?
$1,000?
1,000 bits.
I mean, sure, we'll split $1,000 amongst the team.
All right now.
How about for now? We stick a pin in this. We give you this GPS back if we have any GPSs.
But
And,
but none of us have. None of y'all have any GPSs, right, big man?
This wasn't a part of the deal.
This wasn't part of the terms
Oh,
we
what-
negotiated.
What? No, big man. What deal are you talking about exactly?
You know exactly what deal I'm talking about. The one that thou shalt not name.
I don't know what deal. You're talking about.
Oh, then I don't either. I just need my $1,000 for my friend. As a
Oh,
team, I'm the team freaking treasurer.
I don't know about that, but you know,
My friend being, our, my friend here being interested in money is not something that surprises me, nor making deals. And
We also need a way to get to the money, as my friend was insinuating. If you could know about this oat man, where to go, where to get him, on the
Alright.
way.
Don't worry, I got you, big man. How about we drop this hazard pay business since nobody is doing me any favors here? Right, right. And I
Yeah,
just tell you
okay.
what you need to hear.
I mean, sure. If you have something for me to hear, that's worth hearing.
Then tell me, what exactly do you mean, my oak man?
Oak? He's Oak now?
No, you said oak.
it was the old hero. That's his name, from my understanding.
Do you perhaps
Is he
mean
old Oak or Oak?
old hero?
Oh,
Oh,
my
no,
head
no.
I know what you're talking about, huh? You've been around for as long as me and Wet Groomsman, huh? Went out on a hunt not too long ago, heard about some suspicious activity. In fact, he picked it up. Oh no, they're gone already. The Goblin Man in the corner had something to say about it. But well, if they're gone, they're gone. Nevertheless, I could probably tell you where he's at. So long as we all agree that there's no need for me to hand off any hazard pay.
no.
This is the worst negotiation in the
it's
history of
terrible.
negotiations.
It's like three scam artists trying to scam each other simultaneously.
Of course, I think we can all agree on that.
I don't really care about knowing where this guy is, honestly. I just want $1,000. But do you think it's more? Do you think we'd get more? Do you think this treasure is real and we'll get more?
Hypothetically, hypothetically, yeah.
I do want to remind you our whole thing. If you recall that whole question that we were asked that one time, the important one.
Yeah.
If anything goes awry with this, I think at that point we are going to stand to lose everything. Let's say, for example, it were a trap.
Yeah, it's a trap. You think it's a trap now?
Well, I'm just saying. He's trying to get. A lot of people seem interested in this treasure, including this guy.
Oop, I didn't mean to delete him. Oops.
Get another corn dog.
I got damn
I think the priority is to find this old hero.
Oh dear. Is he not the oak hero?
Yeah.
He's a man of many names.
They could be the oak hero and the old hero. They're really old, and they're like an old oak.
Do you think we could find this goblin? Like, we'll just go. Where do the goblins hang out?
I'm re-uploading Edamon to the map.
Yo.
He's massive.
Yo,
He's like, hey, I'm here.
hey, Digimon, does he have a right testicle?
It looks like he only has like one.
It's one singular omni testicle.
This is the one testicle Danny. This is our
All right, no.
Yes. The Omnitext testicle. The stuff of legend.
All right, now, since we're not making any deals here, and we're just passing along information,
We are.
here's what I can tell you. The Digimon you're looking for, he's in a grove. No, not a grove. He probably ain't at that grove right now. Any of y'all got a map on you?
You call over Pagemon?
Pagemon comes over, unfurls the map. Edamon takes out a marker, crosses an X out on it, circles it. Draws dashes from the camp to where this is on the map. All right, all you gotta do is go there, and you should be able to find the old hero you're thinking of. Now, Could I have a moment with your big friend? A private moment, if you will.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
If you assist, little one, you can sit in on it too.
Oh, okay. You know, I'm fine with this.
But I think it's a little crowded over here. Do you mind, kids?
My pleasure.
Actually, I'm quite interested in what you have in mind as well.
That's proper shame then. I guess I suddenly forgot what I had to say.
I suddenly feel like it was a good idea that I sat here.
Well, rooms upstairs are free. Feel free to settle in for the night before you set off to find that old hero.
You sure there's not going to be a fee, right?
in the
Absolutely.
night and whisper deals to me?
I don't know what you're talking about, big man.
Yes, sir. We're staying here tonight, boys.
Ernest, I think me and you are gonna share, you know, half of a room together. You know, just within earshot. You know, just for insurance.
I sleep with no pants on.
You better. You better sleep with 2 pairs of pants on at this point.
I'll glance over at Ernest and I'll say, you know, Ernest, I appreciate your financial interest in the group.
Thank you.
You're looking out for our money and making sure we're able to take care of all the things we need to. And
Yes, sir.
You know, make a good profit. But
Profit.
I mean, that's the idea, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm sure he has something in mind with profit.
Ernest has one step in his plan: profit.
But we're all on the same page about why we're here, right?
To get to the treasure.
To clarify, if there was any sort of, say, trap or, well, you know, there's some. I'll gesture. I'll say, you know what? Why don't we go talk in a private corner? If you're comfortable, of course.
Is this a trap?
Do you feel trapped?
Anytime you feel like it's a trap, I'd assume yes.
I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. It was more.
It was more a friendly offer to go into the corner where no one could hear us. Not a trap whatsoever.
You know,
I only have your best intentions in mind.
whatever you do, I'm fine with. I just don't want us all to end up, you know, killed because we're the, you know, DD thing.
Nope, all you, Ernest.
we're gonna die because of big breasts or because I'm not driving. Which one?
I think what our friend here is trying to say is
We're not driving. We're staying here the night.
the person who gave us this mission, who told us who we are important here.
That is to say, I'll kind of lean in. We may have different interests than anyone in this bar. The treasure is
financial
good to
interest.
have. I'm not saying we don't want it. More so,
Is this like hypnosis? I don't not want the treasure. I do.
no. I'm not saying that.
Reverse psychology.
I think that's treasure hunt. I'm just saying, well, this guy is trying to give us like GPSs, and maybe he's trying to sweeten the deal to make it look good. But we don't know if, when we get to this place, let's say he shows up to fulfill his thing and maybe give us the thing, we're not just going to this place for the treasure. We're going to find some people and get to our next thing so that we can, I don't know, do this whole world saving thing and all that. And
No. So listen, I ain't into all that. So I'm thinking we leave the GPSs like here, and then we swing on back if it's like cool, and it's like a win-win. Cause I didn't get no money up front, thanks to
I mean, we didn't take the GPSs. I think we.
Oh,
just-
you didn't? No. All right.
Did you?
No.
You can take it. You can keep it. You can make whatever deal you like. I'm not trying to say anything. It's
No. You told me everything I need to know. Thank you. Have a good night.
all right.
Could Max scan the GPS?
If Max knew about it,
Nope. That's fair.
I'll look over at Squidmon and I'll say, I just can't get a read on Ernest. I hope he's okay.
I think it's just so simple with money that you ascribe other things to him and it doesn't work.
He's strong. I'll give him that much. I like how all of this, all this time, we've just been focused more on the treachery aspect rather than anything actually progressive.
Treachery.
Treachery. Like economic opportunities.
Right. They're just disbalance. It's not my fault.
They're like synonyms, surely.
Mm.
I'll go back over everyone and say, well, it seems like we have a lead, and I'll pull out my map and show them where the thing is marked on the map. We might be able to find the old hero guy. Any
Interesting.
thoughts or concerns? We got this information from the big ape guy over there.
Whatever gets us that treasure, temple, sooner the better. Honestly.
Apes don't have tails.
the eighth mile at the other table perk up for a moment and look over. Nah, he ain't wrong. We don't.
Do we have to share rooms? I'm gonna scope out.
I mean, it's probably for the best that.
What if we all shared one big room?
I don't mind either way. I'm comfortable just being in one room with everyone.
Jeez Louise.
I've slept in a lot of strange places.
You can sleep on the floor. Yeah, we'll be fine.
I'm afraid Sintomon might try to fight people in her sleep.
Sleep fighter. New form of sleepwalking.
I did not upload the bed maps. Give me a bedroom map. Give me a moment to find wherever I put those maps out. There it is. Never mind.
Quick bedroom map.
A14 by 625. This D&D tradition. Actually, no, this was a short campaign. We're almost done before we move on to. Before we moving on to. Get a DM a moment.
What'd you say?
keep on keeping on.
You said it's a.
So, you all head upstairs. Find one of the rooms free. It seems to be a conjoined room with 6 beds apiece.
Very accommodating.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Well,
I'm gonna sleep in this corner, right? Right about. Where are you sleeping?
Where am I sleeping? Where am I sleeping? I'm sleeping beside you, buddy. We're
Oh,
best friends, remember?
fuck. Right.
I think for your safety, you should put yourself in the left corner. Top left corner. In that bed right there.
Well, I
That
was
way,
gonna-
me and Kirk could corner you on both angles.
Yeah, this is hilarious. I'm gonna don't curl up right on the floor right here.
drawing of him.
Playing hard to get, I see.
Yo.
Crocodile comes up and licks Ernest's face.
I got a bad back, and you know what they say about the drunks, throw up and you choke.
So you're gonna like face down. Interesting. I haven't heard this one before.
Just how you do it. In the old days, kids take the backpacks and pat them up so they don't roll around.
Can Medimon scoot her bed a little closer, Ernest? I just want to put you on my site. I want to make sure nothing happens to you. Like, no one walks in here in the middle of the night and, looks for everything. That'd be really crazy.
Yeah, it's so weird. I just have a overactive bladder. Gotta.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be watching you like a hawk.
Yep, thank you. Appreciate the companionship.
Don't worry, buddy. We're business partners after all.
You've got a friend in me.
Funny how this episode went. Hold on, let me wrap up first. So, with your with your map marked, and certain deals made, you all settle in, getting rest for what is sure to be the trek ahead.
Alright, trip or trick?
It's like older oak all over again.
You get comfortable. Almost comfortable. As the room darkens, Ernest rolls away to face the wall, but he's sure he can feel Medimon's eyes off his back. Everyone more or less sleeps calmly, peacefully in the room. Tomorrow you will meet this old hero, you're sure, and he will guide you toward Paimon Temple. What awaits there? You don't know yet. But you know you have to make that journey, one way or another. With that, we'll bring this episode of Digimon Paradise to a close.
So beautiful.
That was beautiful.